Hello and welcome to another Bushwhacker review. Today we are going to be taking a look at Hank Parker Jr.'s GNC Live Well Dodge from 2002. As always, take a look at the box. You see you just got your typical Racing Champions Authentics box with the black checkered flag pattern, Racing Champions Authentics, 124 scale 2002 stock car replica limited edition. Got the NASCAR logo, Hank Parker Jr., number 36, GNC 2002 Intrepid. Chase the Race. This was another car I got from the Gypsy Tents outside Watkins Glen. Got the same stuff down the side of the box. Racing Champions Authentics, NASCAR. Same stuff on the back. Same stuff on this side. And you, of course, have your copyright and such on the bottom of the box. Here is the car itself. A very cool paint scheme from the Busch series back then. For those that actually remember Hank Parker Jr. Of course, does come with a few things. You have your little template that all the Racing Champions Authentics came with, as well as your certificate of authenticity. They made only $699, which nowadays is kind of normal, but back then that was a very low number for a car. Except most cars back then had thousands made. This is just a paint scheme that I've always really enjoyed. Like, it's just so random to be GNC. Like, who knew GNC of all people could make such a beautiful paint scheme? Like, you got a bright neon red car with some like blue and white like flame decals. Especially because the car before this was not good. Their car before this was just like a white car with a little bit of blue on the side. And then suddenly they come out with this beautiful thing. I used to have a little 164 Racing Champions of this back as a kid that I always loved the look of. Just something about this car is just as I've always been drawn to. I don't know what it is. So GNC was a sponsor for a few years there, and they aren't anymore. I'm pretty sure the company still exists. I think you can still find like GNC stores in like malls and stuff. But anyways, let's get down to sponsors. On the hood, you have GNC Live Well. Got Dodge number 36. Just have a little printed grille in the front, which is different. I don't think most of the cars I have for Racing Champions Authentics do not have that grille there. So that's a nice detail. On the back, you have GNC Live Well. You got Pinnacle. You got GNC Smoothie Bar and Stacker 2, World's Strongest Fat Burner. In front of the rear wheel, you have Vento Shade. You got PPG, and I'm not sure what that little tiny circular logo is down there. Got Cutting Gel on the C post, as well as a Dodge logo on the B post. Got Hank Parker Jr.'s name up there. Has your regular contingencies and such. Does not have Winston Cup or the Bud Pull Award. On the back, you have Met RX, Engineer Nutrition, and Dodge RT. Got number 36, as well as GNC Live Well. On the deck lid, you have GNC Pro Performance Sports Supplement and Iron Tech Advanced Performance Nutrition. This is number 381. Got the same stuff down the other side. Take a look under the hood. It wants to open, which I will again be very gentle with. Which, if you don't know, if you don't watch my videos, just go back to the old days of that Tide car. I'm not going to open up any farther than that. Don't want any resistance. Got nothing on the side of the hood. There's the engine detail if you want to see that. See, it does have the bright red Dodge on the side. Take a look under the deck lid. You got your typical fuel cell and such back there. The roof flaps, of course, do open. And there's the underside of the car if you want to see that. Once again, like I said, not a whole lot to talk about the car like this. Just a random early 2000s Busch Series car. But like I said, I've always loved this car. Especially as a kid. Like I said, for some reason, this is one of my favorite cars. Just because of the paint scheme. But it would be kind of nice if maybe somebody threw back to one of these cars at Darlington one of the years. I don't know. You know, I wonder, now with them moving the numbers, will they be able to still, like, change the numbers for Darlington? Because that would look kind of stupid if you have, like, a beautiful, like, if you have, like, Dale Earnhardt's throwback and you have, like, the number shoved on the back on the door. Like, that kind of looks weird, but I don't know. Hopefully they'll allow people to, you know, play with the numbers. Because, I mean, with the move numbers, you can at the same time run new paint schemes for cars that had the numbers move, like the Hudson Hornet or whatever. But, I don't know. That's a story for another day. We'll just have to wait and see what comes next year. But for now, like I said, it's a really cool paint scheme. If you want this car, it's honestly decently hard to find. It's not valuable. Like, it goes for like $20, $30, but it is just hard to find. Like, it's one of those cars that does not pop up very often, so you might not be able to find it. You should be able to find that white Chevy, like the less fun paint scheme from like the year before this. That one's just made by Action and pretty easy to find, but this one's definitely a little bit harder to find. I've always kind of wanted one of these, so when I saw one, I definitely had to pick it up, especially for only $10. But anyways, remember, for all of your diecast needs, you can go to circlebdiecast.com. Use the code BWhack. You can get free shipping on any order over $20. Just go check that out if there's anything you want. But I think pretty much all there is to say, this has been a review of Hank Parker Jr.'s GNC Dodge from 2002. Hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.